What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? Hello. It's your buddy Big John and G for Two Gun Pixie Presents. Where is it? Legendary gaming. Tiny Epic Galaxies Blast Off. Scott Arms Game. As brought to us by Gamelin Games. Woo. All right, so not too long ago, you saw me do a run-through, a playthrough of Ultra Tiny Epic Galaxies. And after another couple of playthroughs of that, I did a tabletop takeout telling you what I thought about it, why I liked certain things about it. So now it's time for Blast Off. And then I have officially played through all of the Tiny Epic Galaxy games. So now this is not a one-player game. Dun, dun, dun. So this is not a one-player game, and there are differences between this and this. So we're gonna find out what those differences are. We're gonna do a mock playthrough of this. I say a mock playthrough because it's me versus me, but trust me and me, I'm still going to be cutthroat because it doesn't matter. Either way I win and either way I lose. So we're just going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to figure out how easy this game is to play right out. Oh, that was slick. Out. That was slick. Out of three's the charm. Right out of the box. All right, so I started the setup. I got the setup here going nice. So I got blue versus green. And I'm a little bit colorblind just with the blues and the greens with me. They tend to blend in, but it depends on what kind of blue or green, the hues of them. Like these do not blend at all to me. I mean, I can very easily see that this is orange and that this is purple. So, no, these colors, these blues and greens stand out very different to me. These are like crayon, like Crayola colors. I have no problem with Crayola colors. So, but if anyone watching this does have a little bit of a color blindness, I'm sorry about that. If this is blending in a little bit for you. Blue, and we got green. So let's see how everything is going here. So first player token, I think it looks pretty cool. That looks pretty nice. You saw that during the unboxing, if you watched the unboxing. If not, now there's I see one big difference here before I even open up the rule book. On the right side of the activation bay is the converter. So with the original, it took you two unused dice to convert a third unused die to any side that you want. So this now is just one die, but you have to sacrifice either a culture or an energy in order to do that. Yeah, these are okay. These are okay. I mean, I feel like this is that's exactly what it is. This is a more simplified version of the original. So this is helpful. It's nice, sliding up and down. Okay. And these aren't a lot different. They're a little different enough, though, with the way they look, the way they've been rendered. But this bar here will tell us everything that we need to know. So currently, if you look all the way down at the bottom of the track, like here, you'll see that when you're there, like these are both starting at, you have 4 dice to use, 2 ships allowable to you, and you have 0 points for your civilization. And yeah, let's see what the rules say about this. Yeah, a chart right back here, planetary abilities reference chart. I got to remember this is back here. That's what I need to know what it's talking about. Oh yeah, so let me shuffle, right? That's the first thing I should do. And if I believe it is two plus the number of players. So in this case, simulating a two-player game, there will be four. There will be four of these planet cards out to begin with. So let's see what they are. These don't have names. See, now that was something that's cool. I think cooler about this is that they have actual names. So like, oh, dude, I totally took over the Balfour system, or whatever it is. It sounds a lot cooler than, yeah, I got these guys. So actually, it looks a lot like Earth. Yay, I got Earth. So that's the first of the four cards. That's not a moon. Ooh, some sort of ice world. And Earth 2, found by the Kepler. All right, so these are the worlds. So energy and diplomacy, I'm guessing. All right, let us embark on these new rules. So the game setup, draw two more than the number of players. Okay, got that done. Place the action mat. Activation bay, I guess is what they mean by the action mat. And the 6 dice in the set. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. And they got the dice tray out. Good. We're all up to speed. So on your turn, this should play out like the original, right? On your turn, the Galaxy track. Oh, the Galaxy track. That's what this is called. Okay, Galaxy track on your Galaxy mat. I'll take the number of dice. In this case, it shows 4. Oops. So I'll take these two and these two. Take these 4 dice. And we get to roll them in the dice tray. Oh, okay. Energy, tech, food, and a launch. Advanced life. Oh, that plant is advanced life. Advanced tech. Acquire energy. And launch. This is still launch, right? Move a ship. Move a ship. Okay, I think I like that roll to begin with. Now there are re-rolls. In the original game, I believe it was one roll for free at the beginning of each of your turn, and then it costs you energy. And this says, at any point during your turn, you may spend 1 energy to re-roll all your dice that have not yet been activated. You may continue to re-roll your dice if you have energy to spend. When re-rolling, you must re-roll all your dice that have not been activated. Okay, so I could be wrong about the original, but even if I'm not, this is different either way. So I don't want to re-roll anything. I like this. This is a nice mix, I think, that we have. Follow another player. So maybe what I do, this guy over here, green's going to want to do. And when I'm playing the green side, I'm going to say this guy over here, blue. So I'm not taking sides. Okay, so the first thing he wants to do is launch. I'll put that in the activation bay. And he is going to launch one of his ships. Captain, this one's drunk. I like that 7 over there. It's a good way to start. But I'm going to jump over here. That's landing. I'm taking off. Okay. I'm going to head over there. And I'm going to make sure that's still a legal move in the Blast-Off edition of Tiny Epic Galaxies. Move a starship. Here we go. You can land on a planet's surface, or you can orbit the planet. If you choose to orbit the planet, place your starship lying on its side on the starting position of the colony track. Oh, so this is over here. I guess, yeah, and that one right there. So it's like going. I thought that was like a countdown. And then you win. Yay, that's not a countdown. That's why I put it there. Okay, then this is a culture. But now hold on. Hold on. So to follow, this guy's gonna spend an energy, and he's gonna launch a ship also. He wants some fast points though. No, he doesn't. He wants big points. Playing cutthroat against myself. So only I can lose, or only I can win. Whichever way, it's my own throat that's getting it. But this is a good learning way. I've done this before with other games that are multiplayer. Sit down and you just run through them and play, and it's a nice way to get a feel of the game. Now, next, we're going to we're going to advance life and get us over there. And Green's not going to waste another energy for that. He's going to hold on. He won't follow. Over here. And gain energy. So we'll gain 1 energy. Because this is the only one at an energy spot. If that had been a culture instead, then I also would have got 1. If he had been here or here, that would have been 2. 1, that's 1 there or there. At least that's where the old game was. Does this make it all? Let's see. Advancing a colonization. While orbiting a planet, starships work towards colonizing it by advancing along its culinary track. Depending on the planet, you can use either life or tech to do so. The symbol on the last space of the colony track determines which action must be used. Activate the die to advance 1 starship. Okay, that is still the same. They didn't nerf that down. I was afraid they may have nerfed that, and they didn't. So the last die, I have nothing to use it for. Nobody is anywhere that advancing tech can help. I had to use all my other 3 dice, and there's nothing to convert. I would need another die to convert from that into. So that's all that can be done right now. All right, let's go over here. Oh, no. He also has 2 dice and 2 dice. I got advanced life. We got takeoff. Oh. Oh, and that's right where he is also. And I'm not there. I am thinking of myself as blue, aren't I? I'm trying to be good about it. I think that's because that's the side I'm sitting on. Anyway, so that's 2. 1, 2. And wait a second. He's going to put this in here. And he's going to spend a culture to then turn this into this and go again. Oh, ruthless! I am ruthless against myself. Let's see. I'm going to do this. And maybe just a touch. Can I get this just? Whoa, that's way big. Oh, that's better. That's better. Okay. Liking that. And I will follow. I will follow. Oh no, I don't have any energy. No, but I'll follow that. No, he didn't launch, so I'm not following anything. Well, let's see. 4 dice back over here to the blue, like so. That was a horrible roll. I just mean the way I rolled it. Oh, got a nice little mix. That's not going to help that well. Okay, green does not need. Go over here like that. This to get a culture. This to get an energy. No, he's not going to follow on that. Losing one to gain one in the other is what that would come down to. And again, we got a useless die. Nothing to be done with this. No extra die to convert it into because I needed these. Okay. So back over here. That's better, huh? This guy's always getting tons of launches. Oh, okay. I think... Yeah. You can use either. Do you need to? Okay, so let's see. Utilize Galaxies. This is the first time that this has come up in this game so far. So you can activate the die to perform either action on your Galaxy map or the action of one of the planets. Upgrade your galaxy. Here we go. Upgrade your galaxy increases the number of star points it is worth, as indicated by the rightmost track. It also increases the number of dice the starship can use. If you gain a starship, immediately place it in the center of your galaxy map. This starship can be used on the same turn. If you gain another die, it will be available to you at the start of your next turn. Oh, okay. So that means... Now, in the original game, I think it was what level you were at was how many energy points that you needed. And that looks like that's still the way it reads. You need a galaxy die. I know it's for this one. This is just easier for me. I'm on this side. And so you need a galaxy die, and then you need to spend... Oh, yes, that's what the X is for. Yep, okay, so that looks like that's still the same then. Okay, good. But we're over here. And... so he's going to need 2 to get up at the next level there. He's going to need 2. Doesn't have that yet. He will launch. And wants to be somewhere different. So we'll start this. So if he follows, either one will give him a chance. Will I follow that launch? I think so. It's going to be an energy, right? Yeah, that's an energy. And I will follow and launch over here. We're both in the same setup. Whoa! My janky ass setup here. I'm talking about setup. Trying to keep everything balanced. Using a die bag as a sandbag. Why isn't everything in camera? There we go. It's like this is much better ish. Okay. Well, oh yeah, we're over here, and I followed. He doesn't have another launch to do. You can do this. Advance this here. And then advance, no, then this. Oh, he doesn't have a launch. Both his ships are out. So what we're going to do is he will put this in here. He will spend his last bit of energy, and he is going to convert this to a plant. is he wants that 7 points a lot more than he wants that 2 points. Right? I would. I do. I'm losing my mind. Okay. He has nothing to follow. He has no energy. He can't do any following. I got 2. Well, first of all, let's put this here. Move that there. Then we get this here. This guy comes back here. And blue has acquired this small moon. It's not a moon. Oh, that's 2 points on my... It's +2 when I get my points at the end of the game. And that, at the bottom, advance one of your starships 1 space on a life colony track. So if let's say this tech had been this galaxy, so then I could spend this to activate this, and since this is on a life, he could advance 1. That's cool. These are automatically replaced. Oh. I'll lower 1, raise another. But now I got these 2 tech. These 2. Oh wait, did I do the wrong one? I did the wrong one. Should have been these 2 for that. Sorry. Now I have the 2 energy. No, I completely did that wrong. Because I am a putz. Right? No, I got that right. Yeah. These 2 for energy. 1, 2. Or, you know what? Hold on. Put that back down to 3. Put this in the converter. Get that to a galaxy. Spend that. Spend 1. And then raise that up like so. I missed the galaxy card that had the points on it that went around in a circle. I don't think that was in this. Didn't that come with Beyond the Black? Still, I like that. Oh, yeah, so I'm happy with that. Now let's see about our buddy Green. Nice mix. Oh, he's getting no energy or culture here. And he needs that cog, so that's going to be the first thing he spends. He'll spend that cog to get this up. And then he gets this. Oh. So he can gain, when he uses the colony thing with this, he can gain 1 culture. Well, that's good. Ooh, look at that world. Those got to be Dyson rings. Early stages of a Dyson sphere, right? That's no planet can have that naturally. Oh, that's a 7. Now we got the plants. So definitely going to be using plants. 1, 2 plants. So it's on 2, 1, 2. And the galaxy. Oh, see, look, we can do that right now. So we can use this to activate this. Brings him up here. Brings him home. Voila. Nice. That's 5 points. 5, 6, 7, 8. And this game, what was it? The first one to 20? Was it 25? I can't remember. That was a good run for him. He and Green had no energy, so he couldn't do any follows. Let's get the new one out. Oh, another Ring World. Okay, let's see what happens, gang. Oh. Well, he scored big energy this time, and he needed that. But wait, let me see, if he takes 2, puts this, that was this, right? That doesn't matter. Puts that in the converter to make that. Then this 2 goes down to 1, and he follows suit, so to speak. Oh, tricky bastard. Oh, hello. Luke, hey, how the hell are you doing? Good to see you. It's been a while, Luke. So, yeah, this is my first run through, doing it solo to learn the game, and I'm just trying to be as cutthroat as I can against myself, right? It's a fun way to learn a game, and in this case, to learn the differences between the original and this. Whoa, Luke, you start a new job tomorrow. Excellent, brother. All right. Is it I hope it's a job that you had wanted as opposed to a job that you had to take, but hey, a job is a job. Congratulations, my friend. Ooh, oh, I'm over here now, right? Oh, I just finished that because he caught up. Okay, so bringing this back over here. And let's see. Oh, a target. Okay, Luke. Oh, get some discounts on those already discounted games. Let's see. Definitely use some energy. I want to keep building up, but also want to start following him. I'm not doing enough of following here. I got a launch. I need a launch is what I need. So I'm going to spend these 2 for energy. And then I'm going to, it doesn't matter which one for which, there's one or the other, and I'm going to get my launch. And there we go. Looking at the effects. Okay, gonna go here. I get 10% off and 5 more with the red card, so 15 in total. Yes, games and anything else you need, brother. Start hoarding that stuff now while you're getting it at such a cheap price. And whew, okay, so that's that for that. Now, did he want to follow? Yeah, he did want to follow. He wanted to follow with a launch. And he's going to come over here for another 7. He's playing it big. He's playing it big. All right. Now we're over here. Nice mix. Oh, I forgot. Wait a second. Woo, and him too. We're up to 5 dice each. I forgot that. The problem is most games I want are in a target. Fair point. Fair point. I've gone through a few targets myself, and sometimes, I mean, there's always a lot of nice, interesting games there. But as far as I think I'm with you on this. Although there are some nice games there, they're not necessarily what I may be looking for my shelf at the moment. But there's a lot of other cool things at Target besides the board games. Yes, we were over here with the 5 dice now. So for plants, he's got this locked up. Take the 1 here. That'll get him up there. Boom. I don't feel like Target doesn't have a good selection for more experienced gamers like us. It's a great place, if nothing else. I like the way you phrase that. It's a great place for, if nothing else, to help new board gamers that are really trying to get into the hobby themselves. Yeah, it's got a good selection for like that. But yeah, how does one say it without saying snobby? We're not in the same place. We're not on the same page, right? But they do have some good, nice games. They have some good games. All right, so this is one he acquired. Oh, big 7 points. 8, 9, 10. Oh, green's got more than blue. More experience. Trying to find the best possible way. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells because I really mean no harm. And I'm a big guy. Walking on eggshells is not easy for me. I'll get another one out. Oh, like that. Well, I'm not an overly big fan of the art for this game, but it's for what it is, what it's doing, what it's representing. The cards are cool. You know what you mean? I know what you mean, and you are cool. Thank you very much, Luke. I really mean no trouble at all. As long as I don't get poked. We got a lot more going on here. If we give him some energy, that's 1. That's all he's got is 1. Okay, it's still better than nothing. Where'd you get this game? Amazon. Amazon. Well, almost everything I get is from Amazon. Amazon or Kickstarter. This I missed on Kickstarter. I've been getting the Gamelin games, the Tiny Epic games on Kickstarter ever since Quest, I think it was. Quest, yeah. Oh, what are we gonna do with the rest of these? He does not have 3 points in anything. I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons more than board games. I'm on the opposite end of that spectrum, and not necessarily by choice. I just don't have as much fun playing online with my buddies as much as playing in person. It's different with board games for me, but with the RPGs, I've tried and I've tried and I've tried, and I just can't do it. No. Anyway, I got these for now. Like they said in the movie The Crow, it can't rain forever. I mean, even Noah, it only rained for 40 days and nights, right? Oh, we got 3 more dice green needs to use. And oh yeah, we got this, right? So boom. You bring this up here. Have you played D&D before, though? I am 52 years old, and I first played when I was 8. It was the summer of 77, and I still remember Sean and Dunny running down out of the house. We were standing in the corner, me, Dennis, Anthony, and at least 2 others. And Sean was like, "Hey, I got this new game, D&D. Who wants to try it?" And me, Dennis, and Anthony went upstairs. We played the game, and I've been playing regularly ever since. Hey, 20 is just a number. It's how much of those 20 years have you taken in for experience and learned something from? That's what matters. Not how many years you've walked on the planet. What is your mind? What have you done with those years, right? And we got 2 more here, but I think he's gonna go another round. I think because that plant doesn't help him. Oh, wait, yeah, he could do this. Spend this. And he's going to gain another culture. He needs some. Experience points of real life. That's all life is, Luke. In my experience, trying to figure out the secret of life, what's the meaning of life, there's only one constant that I can find with every single creature that is or ever has been alive. We all experience life. That is the one most common denominator. That's what we do. The answer is 42. But they forgot the question. But no, that's it. Just experience. Just experience, brother. Good experiences, bad experiences. We live through them. But we all experience them. All right, enough life lessons here. I'm not that old that I feel like handing out dollops of wisdom when I could be trying to get this galaxy under my thumb. But there is nothing that he can do with that plant. Usually it's blue that has one left over. Speaking of one left over, it doesn't mean that there. Everyone's experience is different. Exactly. That's exactly the point. Everyone's experience is different, which is why that is the meaning of life. Even two people that experience the same things experience them differently through their own perceptions and through their own life filters. And I thought I said I wasn't going to dollop out any more words of wisdom. Yeah. All right, blue. I forgot to move this over. This is blue, though. Blue, and I got a clue. I do want to launch. Get somebody else out. I like this one here. I like that. Like I said at the beginning of this, I wish they had the names. I miss these systems, these planets having the names. Oh, it felt good. Oh, I'm taking over the Mercury system. I have enough energy, so I am going to spend 3. 1, 2, 3. Raise this up. I get a third ship. And I can get that out and I can launch that the same turn. I have nothing to launch, though. Oh, nothing for plant. Oh, I need a lot of tech stuff. Over here. Oh, what's that? I just ordered Xanathar's Guide to Everything, a D&D book today. Yes, I do not play 5th edition. I know a lot of the stuff that's coming out for it. You know, I see it in the other circles that I run around in. So I'm aware of that. Very cool. Very cool, brother. I have a few of the core 5th edition stuff. I have the core 4th edition stuff. I got the core Pathfinder stuff. But still, none of it really has interested me. I don't understand why. You know, I'm not that big of a curmudgeon if you think about it. Because I started playing and still play basic D&D, the Tom Moldvay edition, the magenta box, and I had no problem moving from that to Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. I didn't like 2nd edition, but I went along with it because I try to be a bit of a completionist with things that I enjoy, games that I enjoy. So I try to be a bit of a completionist and so I ended up diving headfirst into 2nd edition, though I wasn't happy with it. 3rd edition came out, I jumped right into that, and I loved it. I actually loved it. It was a great system, 3.x, 3.5, whichever way you want to call it. Then the rest of the systems just fell apart on me. They really did. It seems like every system after 3rd edition has almost seems to me to have gone out of its way to be less like D&D while still maintaining the name and therefore the fan base of Dungeons and Dragons. What edition do you play? I answered that. That stuff may be worth something. It's worth whatever it's worth. It's worth more to me just having it and being able to play it. 1st edition stuff, yeah, it's a much different game, and you look at Dungeons and Dragons differently if you've advanced through it. You know, if you've played Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, if you've played Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 2nd edition, if you've played Dungeons and Dragons 3rd edition, you're in it. It's hard to explain, but when you play through them and advance with it, you're more in the system. And one of the things that I've noticed is, and this is going back even to AD&D, going from basic to AD&D, is it's easier. It's easier to survive. It's with the original system, it took a lot of things into consideration. Okay, it took into consideration what hit points are, which nobody today knows what freaking hit points are. You know, hit points. If you look at 3rd edition when they did the Star Wars game, and you look at the way they did hit points and what do they call it, vitality. Okay, that concept is what Gary Gygax and Dave Arneson had penned around with and came up for with D&D. If you have 20 hit points, it's not like you're getting stabbed 20 times and each one of them is doing 1 point of damage and then you die. No, a lot of it is dodging and blocking during that whole course of the fight. When you fight in D&D, it's not turn-based. It's not. It feels turn-based. To understand it, you have to read it as a turn-based system, but it is not turn-based, because in the original D&D, when I'm making an attack, my roll is not one slice. My roll is not, okay, I'm taking a swing and I miss. That one roll is encompassing all of the swordplay that happens in like 3 to 6 seconds. All the back and forth, the parries, the eppies, the blocks, it's all of that. So many things like that have been taken away, have been stripped down. The simple fact that basic Dungeons and Dragons and advanced first edition had a saving throw versus death was one of the scariest goddamn things that any player could ever hear. When your dungeon master said to you, make a saving throw versus death. Because in most cases, even if you make that save, it doesn't matter how many hit points you have. You've probably just lost half of them. And that's if you made the save. And if you don't, you're dead. You are simply dead. It was a battle to keep a character alive. And that accomplishment of keeping the character alive made the game itself more alive. It added an entire depth to it that has been slowly stripped layer by layer with every succession that followed first edition AD&D. Nowadays, nobody's character dies anymore. Nobody's characters run away from fights anymore. It doesn't feel like Dungeons and Dragons. It feels like the video game Dragon Slayer, right? It feels a Dragon's Lair. It feels like the video game Dragon's Lair. Looks beautiful. It's polished. It's clean. You can have tons of people standing around you doing nothing but watching you play. It's so addictive. But you're not doing anything. You're just timing, pushing a button. You're just timing, hitting the joystick one direction or another. That's it. That's the way it feels. And like I said, every edition, starting with second edition on, has made that feeling a little stronger and a little stronger and a little stronger. And, they've also dummied down Dungeons and Dragons, which is why most individuals that I have personally met over the years who started D&D with third edition, fourth edition, or Pathfinder, you show them the first edition Dungeon Master's Guide, they're lost. Completely lost. Now, granted, part of that is Gary. He was a horrible editor. He really was a bad editor. And things are not where they're supposed to be in the book. But that's not the only reason it's tough and it's hard. It's because of the system that it was originally based around, which was tabletop wargaming. Now, in the 80s, when I was playing D&D, this was back when doing anything nerdy or geeky got you a beat down. I mean, you watch TV shows like Glee and you see them getting milkshakes and stuff thrown on. That was the least of the things that happened to us in the 80s. All right? And there was one day in high school, I was about to get into a fight with one of the kids in the middle of class because he was picking on me because I played D&D instead of joining the damn football team. Because I'm a big guy, but I don't like sports. And we almost got into this fight. And the teacher, who was, and I forgot the guy's name, he was a substitute teacher, he was fresh out of college. He said something that I had never heard anyone say at that point. He said, and I can't remember exactly verbatim. I'm sorry, I'm 52 years old. This happened in high school. But what he told the guy was that he was just being jealous because Dungeons and Dragons is a game that takes intelligence to play. He doesn't play the game. He had friends that played it in college. It is not an easy game. It's the kind of game that you have to dedicate time to crack and understand. And nobody ever said that to me before. Nobody ever stood up for me like that before. And it's true. It is 100% true what that substitute teacher said that day in high school was, and it's not true anymore at all. any idiot can pick up the game and play it. And there's not that I have a problem with that, but it's not D&D. Have more games for more people to play. I'm all for that. But, when you change a system so radically just to get more people to play and you're using the same name, but it's not the same game. It's not. And I think that's ultimately the problem I've had. And after third edition, it just hit a ceiling for me. It just hit a ceiling and I was done. I was done. I buy the new system, look at it. Nothing's gotten better. So I'm happy with basic, first edition, second edition, and third edition. Third edition, one thing that they did with third edition that I always think that they should have done, Gary and the gang should have done with the old system, and I still remember why I thought this. The first system I bought after Dungeons and Dragons was a Wild West game called Boot Hill, and it didn't use the D&D rules. It didn't use what I knew to be RPG rules. It had a completely alien set of rules compared to Dungeons and Dragons. Same thing with their Gamma World game. And in the Dungeon Master's Guide for D&D, it was in the Player's Handbook. Wow, I can't remember now. I think it's the DM's Guide, though. One of the appendixes has rules for you to convert so you can play a cowboy from Boot Hill or a mutant from Gamma World in D&D. And even as a kid, I was thinking, well, why didn't they just use the same damn rules? This is insane. You're converting these rules to fit this game, so why don't you just use this game's rules for everything? And that was the most brilliant thing that third edition did, I think, really, to bring that all together, to be able to have those rules, to play D&D, to play D&D Modern, play D&D Future. That was absolute brilliant move. And it's something that should have been done with the company years and years ago. Well, I'm so glad this is here, because after that tirade I just went on, I would have completely forgot whose turn it was, whose dice, inactive, are sitting here. I think I missed a couple of comments from you, too. Hit points are like health, right? No, partially, but hit points aren't originally supposed to be health. There's also a certain level of dodging and weaving, even luck, that's involved in hit points. This is why I said before, if you have 20 hit points and you get hit by 20 things that cause 1 point of damage each, that's not how you're dying. It's not what's really going on. Things aren't a point for point system, because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that if you can take a dagger and cut someone's spine, but they're going to be alive and fine just because the dagger does 1d 3 points of damage, plus strength modifier, any magical modifier. I mean, you're looking at, an average, depending on what the modifiers are, anywhere from 2 to 4, 2 to 5 points of damage. It doesn't matter if you're a 20th level warlord, if you're a 20th level fighter, ranger, it doesn't matter. Barbarian. A spinal cord's a spinal cord. So originally they knew that, and hit points did not necessarily equate to health points. Oh, Sean, what's up? I would have standed up for you, like freaks and geeks. What's up, Sean? Yeah, we all know. Well, anyone that knows you knows that you're into vampire chicks. Nothing wrong with that. Always have a certain soft spot in my heart for Lily Munster. The great Yvonne DiCarlo. God rest her soul. What a woman. All right, so we're still on blue here after that tirade I just finished. But, anyway, let me just say one last thing there, Luke. Ultimately, my opinion on what the new games are like doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because I have the old ones to play. I'm fine with that. People just need to find what works for them. Every individual needs something that works for them. And if 5th edition or the future 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th edition is what does it for someone, hey, at least they're gaming. At least they're gaming, and this is a beautiful hobby. And more people need to do more of it. And I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing. So we got some energy. I can get some energy here. I can get at least 1 energy. No, 2. I get 2 energies. Putting him up to 3. Luke, while I'm off to bed, I have to work tomorrow. I hope my old man rambling didn't leave a bad taste in your mouth. Luke, thank you very much for joining us for the amount of time that you did. Thank you for sharing a conversation with me. I enjoyed that. So you have a good time with your new job. Best of luck, best of skill, and just be cool, brother. Be cool. Now, plant-based. I have nothing here for plant-based. I could put this in here for the converter. And then change this to that. And get one of these guys moving. Ooh. Good man, Luke. Thank you very much. And that's all we can do with blue. Moving on to green. Oh, boy. Okay, he does have a launch. I was hoping he would get one. And he's going to challenge me over here. Dun, dun, dun. So he's on that. Yeah, he's like right on my butt there. I don't know. You can get some culture. So I need 2. It's getting 2. 1, 2. Yeah, I'll take another one. Oh, that was culture, sorry. Big fingers. And we have another culture. Some energy. He gets 1 of that. So both of those are up to 3. And then he can use this to catch up with me. All right, they can still do that in the new game, right? I believe we can. Dice, dissection, landing, choosing an orbit. Yes, you can have such. Oh, no. Starships with different players can occupy the same colony track. Yes, they did not change that. Did not change that at all. Okay. Oh. Before I screw myself up. Only need 1 launch. I need 1 launch. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm going to chase you too. How do you like that? How do you like that, green? Culture. Okay, we got 2 culture worlds. So there'll be another 2 on that. And energy. Don't have any. Oh, I got 1 on energy over there. Don't have any. Okay. Well, then, you know what? I'll take the 1 energy. And then I'm going to use the converter. And convert that. He's going to. I think he's going to make a follow. He's going to make a follow. He's really fighting me for that. Or I'm really fighting him for that. I'm losing my mind. All right, green. Nothing to launch, so maybe I might convert that. He's got 1 here. Uh-oh, he's got the jump on me. He's got the jump on me. So I get better for the camera. There we go. Wow. Okay, so 1, 2. 1, 2. He doesn't have anyone on energy. There's no one to launch. I'm going to put this here, and we're going to change. Well, I'm going to play Cutthroat. You got to play Cutthroat. And then he has this that you can't do anything with. Okay. On the 1, 2, I followed. Those 2 to follow, I followed. Yeah, okay. Oh. Two. This one here. No, he's not up to 3 yet, is he? No, he's not. Okay. Let's see. Okay, he's got a. He's gonna get me. See, now I feel like that was a waste that I followed before. No, wait, that was me. That was me. I followed him. That was my role. That was my role. So, yeah, so putting this here, I got it. See, because this screwed me up because I did not move him back. There we go. Bit off to the side there. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 over here for blue so far. Oh, let's get a new one out. This looks like Omnicron. Got a launch? No, we do not have a launch. But I got 2. Wait, he's... Yeah, okay. So put this down and this down. And I'll get 2. 1, 2. And then an energy. I got 1, 2. I'll get 2 on the energy. Or, wait, no, I don't get the energy. Put that in here. Get this. Spend 4. Spend 4 of anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knock this up. I get 6 dice now. I can't use the die until the next turn. Ships you get to use right away when you get a new ship, but not these. Okay. There. Okay. It does get a little difficult keeping track of 2 when they're fighting each other. All right, Greenie, what do we got? Don't need the plant. Given this, we'll get 2. I get 2. Can use this. And 1. Use this to launch. It's going to come over here. And nothing for plant life. Can't do anything with that. Oh, well, I could re-roll, right? Could re-roll, spend an energy, re-roll. I've been forgetting about that. And he got a plant anyway. Not going to spend another energy. I feel like that's a waste. All right, but we got 6 dice over here now. For blue. There we go. Okay, a couple of colonies. Let's see what kind of energy we get. We get 2 energy because we got 1 and 2. I get the energy up to 2. Still no plant stuff. No plant stuff. You know what? I'm going to reroll all these. Spend and reroll all these. Instead of using a damn converter. Oh, that's pretty good. So we get these 2. 1, 2. And for his follow, he can do that twice. Damn it. 1, 2. I can launch. Come over here. Energy, I get 1, 2. And this, I can. Oh, there's no plant. It's all tech-based advancements. Okay, let's see what these mean. So that means that each other player gains 1 energy. I don't like that. Or I can gain 2. That's what I'll do. So I'll gain 2 culture. There we go. He's only at 5 dice. Oh, it's back over here. I gotta remember to keep changing that. Okay. He's going to use this to activate this to give him another. Oh, nope. To give him. Oh, +1. I see. Yeah. So he's coming up here. That's what's going up. No plant stuff. Nothing to launch. So he's going to take this. He's going to convert this to that. And he's coming up there with that. Then he's going to do this again. And he gets to tech colonize this world. New one comes out. 4 points. Okay. And then energy. You'll get 1 energy. 1 energy. Which is good. He had none. Back over here. Let's see what blue can do. Oh. Oh. Okay, we got 3. It's both the same. With the 1, 2, 3. And to follow. 1, 2, 3. And he's gonna follow that. 1, 2, 3. Bum. I have. Oh, nothing there. Okay, I can launch. Over here. Then the converter. There. Bring this up there. And he's going to follow. Right there. Ooh, this is a fight. Oh. Okay, he's going to use one of the launches, obviously. There is no plant stuff. I come over here. I'm going to use this. And I will follow. Or follow there and get that. I don't have to follow in the same spot. Just have to follow the die action. Oh, wow, still nothing. This is all tech stuff. Oh. There's only been 2 There's only been 2 plant ones. It's probably going to be a swarm of the life advancement ones coming up next. Launch this. Get him over here. Convert this into that. Move him there. He's going to follow. Get there. Ooh. Yeah, this is cutthroat. Okay, that's what I was looking for. So let's start off with this. 1, 2. So we get 2 energy, 3 to 5. This in here. And we're going to convert this to another energy. Another 1, 2, 7. Bring this out here. Chauvinstein! Oh yeah, the manual is edited together a little bit easier, but I don't know. I never had a problem with this one. Outside my own problem of beating the game. And then I wanted to convert that. Oh, yeah, I wanted to convert that into. Oh no, I did that. No, that's what I was going to do. All right. The converter. Oh man, I looked away and I lost track. Those are that 7. I was putting the converter in there to change. That's what I did for that, right? And then. No, that was that. Then I just put this down because I'm going to use 6 to get up here. Get my 4th ship. I could use that if I could, but I can't. I'll bring this down now, and there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. 1, 2, and 3. And nothing I can do with this. Nothing I can do. Now green is going. Oh. +2. What's he got there? Not a lot. Not a lot. All right, he will put this in the converter. Don't need 2 of these. I get this converted into that. Get him this. Oh, see, there's a plant one, life one. I will follow and get this. And there's another life one. He's going to spin this. Oh, no. Nope, he doesn't want to do that. Oh, yeah, he does. No, he doesn't. Nope, that's not out. That's not out. It's all energy that's out. So he wants to do this. He's going to get 1. He's going to get 2 on his energy. Putting that up to 3. What can he do? So that means lose an inactive die. There's an inactive die, and he can gain 2 of each. Wow. That's nice. So he'll lose this die. Oh, but he doesn't have anything to activate this with. He still needs. Oh, yeah, he does. He has this. That's what I was doing. So he spends that to activate this. Has to get rid of that, but then he gets 2 of each. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, 6. Oh, see, damn it, I forgot to change that. That's what it was. Okay. So I got all 4 of the ships now. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay, so put this down here. Maxing that out. Putting this down here. Putting this down to 1. Oh no, that is it. Is that it? Shoot. Okay. Now then he's going to put that down. I'm going to put that in here. Convert this one. Convert this one to energy. No, it doesn't need energy. Convert this one to launch. Launch. This one, launch. Now he's going to follow on the launch. He's going to follow on the launch. And this one does me no good. There's nothing to do there. Oh, Shogunstein, zombies, and mechs. The rule book was not easy. As time goes on, those are not 2 of my favorite of the Tiny Epic series. Gotta say. Maybe the rule book has part to do with that. Maybe the rules have something else to do. Looking forward to Tiny Epic Dungeons. So I like Tiny Epic Tactics. And the 1-player mode, which is like a little mini dungeon crawl, I think showed a potential. Yeah, dinosaurs I like. It's great. Like if you don't got time to get Dinosaur Island down on the table, then Tiny Epic Dinosaurs is good for that. All right, so where were we now? We were back over here. Yeah, 5 dice. So we are back over here. So he needs to move up in the world. So 3, 5 brings him 2, but he moves up 1, so he gets a 3rd ship. He's gonna launch. He wants the big numbers. He's going to spend this. I will follow. Maybe I should have followed him here. Yeah. He's got bigger points than I do. And these 2 aren't going to do anything for him because he doesn't have anybody out. And there's no space like that out. We change this to lightning. The energy. And that's going to be 1, 2, and 3. All 6 dice over here. Well, that was that. I don't need 3 of them, geez. Let's see. I don't really feel like I need these dice. I don't need those either. So you know what? I'm gonna spend an energy and I'm just gonna reroll them all. Take this. Then advance up. He'll follow. Then we'll do this and re-roll again. Another one. You cannot follow at this point. And then I will do this again. Whoa! Come here, little fella. And and yeah, why not? Keep spending energy to keep doing this. Yeah, why not? I'll spend another energy. All right, I'll put that there. Move him up to 4 to 5. Put this in here. Change that to another plant. Boom. Yeah, I needed something big. That's what. No, never mind. Not going to say it. You can fill that in. Wow. That has a lot of worlds. Now what? So the other game was what, like 21 points? What is the end on this? Ending the game. Once a player reaches 21 or more star points, the game ends. See, without that board, it's got to count it up turn by turn. So now let me just see what's going on here. Let me just see. So that's 7 points. 7 and 7 is 14, 19, 21, 31, 32, 33. And here we have 2, 7 is 9, 10, 11, 18, 25. I'm guessing blue got there first. But I wasn't counting at the beginning of every turn. So yeah, I do wish this had the counter track, but I mean this one didn't. It came with Beyond the Black, but still, I wish they had that. Shogunstein says, I think this game was designed as an intro into the Tiny Epic universe. I feel that way too. I don't really understand why they needed to nerf it or dumb it down. I've never had a problem with this. No one I know has ever had a problem with this. Even my wife, who's not a gamer, picked the game up the very first time. So I don't know why they had to do it. Yeah, it might have something to do with being more introductory, but I don't know. I just feel like it's a money grab more than anything else, because I don't think this needs a basic version, so to speak. Bring it back to the D&D conversation that was going on earlier. That's just my humble opinion. My impressions of the game, Shogunstein says, was that it was more of a bridge into the Tiny Epic universe. Yeah, I mean, I can see what you're saying there, but I don't really understand why they thought it was needed. If you don't have, I'll say this, if somebody does not have Tiny Epic Galaxies, then this is great. Pick it up. Sure, go ahead, pick it up. You're going to enjoy the game. There's nothing wrong with it. And like Shogunstein says, you'll feel like you're being introduced into the Tiny Epic universe. But if you already have this, I don't think this is needed. I don't think this is needed. Just like if you already have this, I don't think this is needed either. No. But if you don't have, then either one of these would be good to get. I would get this before I got Ultra Tiny, though. Yeah, that's the order I would get it in. Shogunstein says, I don't think it was meant for people who are already playing the games. I think it is I think that is exactly it. It is for trying to make people who play more mass market games into playing this. Yeah, like the target group, right? Yeah, I don't think you need it if you have played the other stuff. Exactly, right? If you so if anyone out there like me or Shogunstein or anyone else that has this, then you're probably not going to need either of these two. If you want them just to be a completionist, please go right ahead. It's your money. Spend it how you want. But if you're just looking for the experience of the game, any one of these is all you need. It is, in my opinion. But there you go. I had fun with this. I did. I'd rather play this one though myself. But that's just me. But I still had fun with this. I did. Even playing it by myself, no solo mode for this. I still had fun. You know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering if I had done this solo mode and just followed the rules for one of the enemy galaxies. I wonder how that would have played out. Jordan Steen also just added, it is trying to get a whole different group of gamers into Tiny Epic. This would be great for a newer gamer or someone maybe who is playing Catan. Okay, I got you there. Yeah, I mean, I think we're in agreement. We're saying different things, but I think ultimately we're in agreement here. Because I do believe that if somebody hasn't, doesn't own any of these games yet, this is a good one to start with. Sure. But hey, like I said before about D&D, first edition, fourth edition, 18th edition, it doesn't matter. As long as you're having fun. That's what it comes down to. That's what all the games are for. The games are just for having fun. So I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun. But this was good. All right, so thank you very much, Luke, Shogunstein, Sean. Thank you all for jumping on, spending a little time with me, keeping me company, talking to me, getting me ranting. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. I'm your buddy Big John at G for Two Gun Pixel Presents Legendary Gaming, and I am losing my voice here. Hold on, I need a drink here. I need something to drink. Hold on. This isn't over to the Fat Lady Sings, or in my case, the Fat Man. Out of here.